I'm Steve from the Stone Crafting Workshop, and today I'm going to do a use and review on the Parkside wet and dry grinder. I bought this because it's got an interesting feature on it which I think is useful to anybody who uses tempered steel tools. I call my tool review series Use and Review. I'm not just going to open the box and show you what's in the box. I'm going to do that, but then after that, once I've assembled the machine, I'll run through the features, and when I've done that, I'm going to spend some time using it. In this case, I've got lots of tools that I want to sharpen and recondition. And once we've gone through that, I'll then review it and tell you what I think of the machine. So bear with me, stick with me for the length of the video, and you might get some interesting results. I actually bought this machine several months ago from Lidl's. It was an impulse buy, and I've had it for several months, so I've already opened it once. So I'll open it again, and I've already removed the polystyrene packaging it came in. There's a couple of packages with component parts, there's a book of words, but the machine comes out pretty much in one piece, like that. It's quite a heavy machine, as it should be, and you can see now the feature that really interested me. It's got normal grindstone. First of all, normal grindstone, you'd expect to have that on any grinder. But it's also got this big old thing at the back. And what interests me about that is it's a wet grinder. And if you're sharpening tempered steel tools, the fact that it's running wet and slow, it also runs slow, means that you won't be destroying the temper of the chisels or whatever it is you're sharpening. It's a 240-volt machine, and it comes with a cable. Now what I'll do, I'll now put it together, and then I'll show you how it works. Right, that's it assembled. I did say to you I bought this several months ago, several weeks ago, whatever, and I've actually lost one of the component parts, which is this little bracket here, but I've made up another one and it seems to work perfectly well. So there's a little bracket, as I say, a metal bracket for supporting your chisel when you're working on that wheel. There's an adjustable spark guard, face guard up here, which just moves around and you adjust it. The wheel, there's a plug that goes in the bottom of the thing, which I've also was obviously part of the same package. I've just made up something to use there. But apart from that, it's fine. And I've plugged it in, and when you turn it on, it starts. And I don't know if you can see, but this wheel is working quite fast, and this one is chuntering around quite slowly. But to use it, you need to screw it down on the bench, fix it down. Let's turn that off. Which actually poses a slight problem with this style of machine, the way this is set up. You obviously need to be able to stand at the front of the machine there to grind a chisel on there. And then you also need to stand round at the side of the machine here to grind on this one. So you've got to have a kind of left-hand corner of a bench you can use. And I haven't got one. So I'm going to mount this on a wooden base that I can then clamp to the bench, and then I can move it around my workshop wherever I need it. So I'm just going to do that, and then we'll come back. I've mounted the machine to a wooden base, and I've G-clamped it to the bench so it's nice and firm. The original assembly job only took me a couple of minutes, and this obviously took me 10 or 15 minutes to sort out. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's solid. Just try putting a bit of water in the wheel and make sure that works. side. There's a water level marked on the side, but how you're supposed to judge that from the outside, I've no idea. That should do it. Stand well back. Why would you stand well back? Right. I'll reset the camera and then I'll show you it being used. Right, we're all set up, ready to go. Let's try restoring this old chisel. It's a really manky old chisel I've had for, I don't know, 20 or 30 years, and it gets used for everything, and as you can see the tip is complete rubbish. So let's try it. I've got my glasses on, so my eye protectors. Let's fire her up. Well, I think the wheel works perfectly. I think it's the bloke using it that's no damn good. Well, I hope you can see this. Hold on a minute. That's it. I wonder if you can see that. It's really straightened the edge up. And although it's not a sharp finish, you wouldn't expect that off of a grindstone. This will need to be now sharpened on an oil stone or a wet stone. And but that is pretty good, really. That's pretty impressive considering I'm rubbish at this. That's worked well. As I say, I'm going to practice over the next few days, and I've got a lot of chisels I want to recover and resharpen and what have you, and I'll let you know how I get on. Well, I'm getting better with practice. I've never been good at sharpening wood chisels, but I think another couple more and I'll get there. It's starting to look okay. Right, I've been using it for several days now and I've done quite a lot of work with it. I've ground a lot of chisels and I've sharpened some drills and quite a few of the tools in the workshop that needed an edge on them or a point. What do I think of it? Well, it works. What can I say? You turn it on and it starts, and you turn it off and it stops. The water wheel works particularly well. I like using that. I think I'll use that to recover wood chisels quite a lot, and also for my tempered steel chisels, my stone chisels, which need quite a lot of sharpening on them. And I suspect once I've done that on this, I'll need to retemper them, but that's another story. Is the machine worth buying? Yeah. I think I'm going to look out for wheels, replacement wheels, because it's not great on tungsten chisels. But apart from that, it works really well. I think it's a worthy addition to any workshop, especially a stone workshop. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope it's going to be of some use to you. And if you do like it, give me a thumbs up. Just one would be nice. If you want to see more videos about stonework and working stone and stone tools and what have you, then please subscribe and share this with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure.